Clark over Horston, hits a three. Knows no bounds.
Horston's got to come with hands up. You can't let Clark see the...
After a rough start. Clark, a little bit of daylight.
This is that inbounds play. Caitlin to Aaliyah Boston. And Aaliyah Boston sets a great screen. It's a slight flare, but just enough space.
See, this is the small lineup I'm talking about with Caitlin Samuelson at the 4.
Clark bounce pass it, Smith again.
By Caitlin Clark to recognize two bigs, and Melissa Smith sees that she has a wide open...
This game, the pace of this game, I'm not quite sure who is benefiting. I guess we have to say the Wings right now because they're up.
Clark turned the corner.
But then again, here comes the Fever using the same prescription. Caitlin Clark has been able to be ball dominant the last few possessions, and she's gotten to the rim. She's had both looks to score and been able to pass the ball out to open shooters.
Clark off the switch, found Smith, who laid it in. That is now 13 assists.
This is now the 5th straight game for the Fever with 40 or more points in the paint. That would be basket 44.
Clark working on Van Loo. Oh, Clark, pretty step back, hits a three.
Got a little separation. Now watch Caitlin Clark get a little separation there. See, when the hand extends from the body, that is usually when they call an offensive foul.
Bonner gets denied by Boston. Wheeler finds Clark from the logo.
Look at Wheeler staring to the right side, knows who's there, drop pass behind. Could be the deepest shot we've seen Caitlin Clark make as a pro. Big one.
I would have loved to have seen Veronica Burton put the ball on the deck and attack the basket.
Oh, what a slick pass.
Drawing the foul, but Caitlin Clark just finding Aaliyah Boston diving to the basket for an easy two.
Howard blocked by Boston. Here comes Caitlin.
Get it! Count it for Clark.
These last two whistles for me are very questionable. I love the speed of Caitlin Clark, the push.
Knee injury. And that's the way to push the ball in transition. Oh, that's not going to waste much time. Caitlin Clark has her second three-pointer. Clark has started out 2 for 3 from 3. And creating a little space for herself. That's how she got that.
Here is Clark. She will launch and bury a three.
Because they do have a smaller backcourt, but they're quick. When she gets her feet set, I mean, that's why I carry my tape measure around, Pat. Sometimes
The magnifying glass and the pressure as Bonner can't hit. Fagbenle the rebound. Here comes Clark. Bouncing to Fagbenle, who lays it in.
Fever fans to be excited about not only tonight, but this season. Watch this connection. One more time.
Here's Clark with it. Fagbenle inside against the taller Mercedes Russell and still gets it to go.
It is so tough. Plays as many minutes as anybody. Has been so good in her career. Usually a taking contact.
Of that run to the finals before the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games. Clark connects on a three.
Caitlin Clark here gets the switch on the screen. Smaller Vandersloot.
Kimbrough, she will launch. Samuelson, nice pass there to Clark. Clark behind the back. Oh, it's Smith with the finish. Brilliance from Caitlin Clark.
if you run, this can happen. What a delivery. Clark behind the back to Smith. 2 points.
The turnover ratio in her career last season. Clark gets away with a little push. Fall away, buries it. And a little reaction for the crowd.
She's really, really good and savvy with the basketball in her hands and going left.
Round to Russell pick. Now to Horston. Gets a decent look. Can't get it to go. All of a sudden, that's 6 of 10. Not looking so hot anymore. And the baseball pass down court, shooting and with passing. Look at this.
This is a pass that not very many players can make from behind the free throw line on the mud.
And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from three, will dip inside and lay it in. There are the first points in the WNBA career of Caitlin Clark.
To take it at the rim. Here, hesitation. You have to come out on her. It goes by. Her first two.
13 assists for Clark. Boston has 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists herself. Clark, a bomb is good. A logo three. And then a shrug and a...
Well, how about the fact Seattle had 11 wins all of last season? They're already at 10. Looking to tie last year's winning record.
Clark from way downtown and knocks it down. Caitlin Clark.
Everything but the bucket that time from Phoenix.
Good job by Cunningham to quickly get on Clark.
Clark sinks the screen and got the layup and one.
Always going to be trailing on this. Watch right here. This is Jail. Great screen by Boston. She holds the contact.
That's putting up some buckets.
It sure was.
Top 4 scorers at the college level here in this one as Caitlin Clark and now back-to-back buckets.
Nice. Boy, Enrique gave it to McCowan, who couldn't finish. Behind the back again for Clark. Give her another assist and a chance for a three-point play for Smith.
In transition. Whoop. And a little
He has done throughout her career at multiple levels. Tina Charles just had 2 points against Indiana in their last possession, but Caitlin Clark, for a second. Yeah, take a look here in the corner, little Lexi Hole with the toss back to Caitlin Clark.
Clark has space. She's going to let it fly, and she's going to connect.
Oh, Caitlin Clark. Step back, get your feet together. She has that one foul, knows it's important not to pick up the second because she got 2 in the first quarter against Connecticut.
Clark connects on a three.
She needs to be aggressive on the offensive end, and anytime her defender, Carrington, gets caught up on a screen, and a nice one by Aaliyah Boston on that possession.
Can't hit the three. Boston the rebound, getting her first minutes. Clark the flick ahead. Oh, what a dime from Clark, and Jones lays it in. A gorgeous pass from Caitlin Clark.
This is one of the things that makes Caitlin Clark elite at the very top in terms of
Can they defend and stop other players from other teams from scoring?
Well, last year Indiana was 10th in pace. Christy Sides telling us Clark rattles her second three. Here it is again, Cheryl.
I mean, she's just so crafty.
Clark, as we mentioned, only 3 points in the second half. She had 13 in the first half, but has picked up a triple-double here today and gets the end one.
Clark hasn't shot the best in the second half, and this is just a great job. Little hesitation, change of speed. Shots.
45 blocks last year. Clark for three. Clark, they said she has redefined what a good shot is. Look how far out she was.
Atlanta opened up red hot. They've been ice cold since that first quarter. Clark way outside. You bet.
Clark, this one was just a little bit more in rhythm. It wasn't forced. A really nice find across court from Grace Berger. Caitlin Clark able to perfectly set those feet, and that was